Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Quick episode of Talks with Tony. Now, I have a coaching session in 48 minutes, so I have to have a hard finish here today. This one is not a long one, but I try not to discriminate, and I don't want to get in the habit of, picking and choosing questions and just skipping over questions. So I'm kind of going in order. So y'all got to kind of rock with me and take the good, bad, and the ugly, and I'm gonna try to find a lesson in every question that comes in, because these are humans, and like they say, no question is a bad question, or however it says, in schoolroom. So this one here comes from a young lady, and it says, I'm having a hard time moving forward. My ex was a great guy, wonderful with my kids, gave me all the attention a woman could ask for. We were friends. I didn't want a relationship because I know he had recently got separated, but he made it seem like he moved on. He did talk to women before me. I fell for him. Everything was good. He lived in Florida, but it felt like we weren't that far. One thing after another, such as drama with his ex, custody, back and forth with lawyers about a divorce. He started changing, having a hard time. I realized a few things. He was distant, no intimacy during SE. He felt somewhere else. Long story short, we wasn't over the ex. Maybe he wasn't over the ex. The constant battles, he lost his job. He wanted to lead me. I told him he needed to do things right. I realized he drank all the time. He just kept shutting down, and a little fight would turn into something big. I had to leave him to heal from what I realized was wrong with me. I was mean, heartless at times. Not to him though. He would tell me things like it's hard for him to trust, insecure, and depressed. He also said once I had to understand because he was with her for 16 years. His ex cheated, lied, etc. I just feel stuck because I know what kind of guy he was. The one I fell in love. He has now shut down. Anything I say that he feels is an argument, he will not call me the rest of the day. I told him he had to heal as well as I do before we can talk about getting back together. So now he seems done, except sexual conversations, which I don't entertain. It's so hard because he's a good, hard-working man who is damaged. I just want to hear you talk about it. I know what I had to do, which I did. It's just so hard. Thank you in advance. Thank you for sending in your question. You say he was wonderful with your kids. So you have, like multiple kids. You didn't say if it was 2 or 3 or, 6 or 7. So I'm imagine maybe around 2 or 3. And I could see your picture there. And now in your picture, you look like you love hard. You look like you love hard. You look like, you're a ride or die. Now, yeah, I see the other side of you too, but and then sometimes, y'all ask me, Tony, how you see all that in the picture? That's between me and God. I can't really tell you. I really don't know, but God giving me this thing where I could look at a person and tell their whole life story to a good degree. I could tell a lot about a person, just because I understand how the world treats people based on how they look. And so just understanding the world, you kind of understand what a person had to deal with, what they had to go through, how they feel. So I don't like to explain all of that because sometimes, people get, offended by how I'm reading into stuff. But here's the thing, and now this for everybody, is getting over this one thing. And this is a good question in a sense because I get this same question when I'm doing the Q&A over and over and over and over and over, and it's like, how do I leave? What do I do? How do I do it? And it'd be like basically the same thing. It all works the same. Like, you just got to put one foot in front of the other, and you got to get going, and you got to keep going. Now, see, what you have to realize here is that you fell in love with his representative. So that's the one thing that every woman has to understand, that when you're dealing with a man, you most likely will meet 2 or 3 different people in that man. That one man is 2 or 3 different people. He all one person, but we all have different sides. We all have different personalities. So you have to understand that. The other thing what y'all have to start doing is you really have to check the relationship resume. And then you have to make a real decision. See, y'all like to play the middle and both ends. When you play the middle and both ends, you're going to get split in half. You're going to get cut right down the middle. And that's going to, affect your heart too and your healing. So what you said, we were friends. You said, I didn't want a relationship because I know he had recently got separated, but he made it seem like he moved on. See, right there, that's where you have to hear your intuition. Right there. See, when it's safe space, a woman's intuition is going to be all in. When it's not safe, see, this is the thing. Your spirit, your intuition understands things that you cannot articulate. So just how I could look at your picture and I could see, I ain't gonna say that. I was about to say who you look like. I'm gonna give you a celebrity look-alike, but I don't know how you see her. So then you might be like, what? You think I look like her? But see, I could see things in your eyes, in your smiles, in your little smirk, in your hairdo, in the color of the shirt you got on, in your skin complexion. I could see things in you that I can't articulate. I could articulate it, but I can't take y'all there. And so that's what the Lord let me know is, Tony, you can't take everybody everywhere. Because when I'm taking you, some people need a life jacket. Because where the Lord take me, everybody don't know how to swim and where he got to take me. And I got to understand, and everybody ain't on meat. Some people that's on here, they on Similac. They ain't on meat. They on earth milk. They not on meat. So that's what y'all got to understand. And Tony, you'll make a little group for us? Well, that's going to take me more time. If I'm doing an hour video over here, I'm going to do an hour video for that group. So then I got to put a little price on it. Then when I put the price on, so you just getting rich, charging desperate women. So it's like, I can't win for losing. So listen, just understand, I got to give this, because we got to remember, yesterday I answered a question from a 22-year-old. So this got to make sense to a 22-year-old as well. Right there in the beginning, when you said that, I didn't want a relationship because I knew he had recently gotten separated, but he made it seem like he moved on. Now see, here's the thing. He did talk to women before me. I fell for him. That right there was the key. See, you didn't make a decision. What you did is you said, let me say I don't want a relationship to pretend that I care, that he just got out of a relationship, and that I want to be careful, or I want to be respectful to her, to not come and get her sloppy seconds right off the ground and just swap it up like a biscuit in some syrup. So let me pretend that I'm the type of classy woman that stays out of the way so a man can heal from his soul ties and from his last relationship. And also because I don't want to be collateral damage. I don't want to be sloppy seconds. See, that's what you was trying to tell yourself. But here's the thing. You actually liked him. So you was waiting in the wings. And you was calling yourself a friend. And now you said your ex now. But right after that now, when you found out, you say he gave you all the attention a woman could ask for. And you say we were friends. See, while you was a friend, you didn't say he did talk to women before me. I fell for him. So when he went to talk to other women, you waiting in the wings. And you like, wow. It's like a little girl at the playground. She get mad. I do not want to play with your doll. And then she sitting over there trying to pout. And she look over. And everybody just playing with the little doll. Yeah, oh my goodness. Oh, let me comb her hair. Let me comb her hair. Oh my goodness. Oh. And then so she's sitting over there. She like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to play one more time. And this is the last time. You make me mad again, I'm never playing with your doll again. Here, let me hold her. Let me show you how to really do her hair. I got water on my neck. Now, see, so that's what happened. You say you want to sit out of this one. Then you want to watch him go out and date. So you let him go date. And so what started to happen, you start to say to yourself, well, darn. I'm over here trying to be classy. But it's been another woman, she trying to be ashy, being an ashtray. So she about to get my man. She about to get this good, ready, single man. I'm single with kids. He willing to talk to me. He done pretend like he done moved on. He ready and willing to talk to me. And here I'm here trying to act classy. Got my purse. Sitting over here trying to act like I'm busy. They having a lot of fun. So then it dawned on you, okay, let me put this purse down. Okay, let me put this phone on. And let me go and get this man. Because while he over here flirting and he dealing with these women, one of them about to swoop him up. And then I'm finna be sitting up here and just remain a single mother for the rest of my life when I got a good man right here in front of me that is a wonderful guy. So now, yeah, like you say, you fell for him. Everything was good. That's the representative. Now, you say he lived in Florida, but it felt like we weren't that far. Now, see, he lived in Florida, but it felt like we weren't that far. So that sounds like you in another state. So, again, now y'all hear this recurring theme? Long distance. She say it felt like we weren't that far. So he was coming to visit you, but y'all was far. Y'all long distance. Then one thing after another, such as drama with his ex, custody, back and forth with lawyers about a divorce, he started changing, having a hard time. I realized a few things. He was distant, no intimacy during. He felt somewhere else. Long story short, he wasn't over the ex. The constant battles, he lost his job. He wanted to lead me. I told him he needed to do things right. I realized he drank all the time. He just kept shutting down and a little fight would turn into something big. I had to leave him to heal from what I realized was wrong with me. Now you say I was heartless. I was mean, heartless at times. Not to him though. Now see, that right there is telling. Because who was you mean and heartless to? Your children? So now y'all remember I talked to y'all about the kick the cat syndrome, where your boss get on to you. Now get on to the man. The man go home, yell at the wife go yell at the son go kick the cat. The cat go, yeah, what the world? The cat is like, Garfield, he looking like, what did I do? I'm just finna go over here to the little box and you coming and kicking me. And then if I scratch you, then you gonna try to put me to sleep. Oh my goodness. So the cat just hiding in the corner because your son keep kicking the cat every day because you yelling at your son. This the kick the cat syndrome. He dealing with his ex, soul tie. He's soul tied. That's what your intuition tried to tell you in the beginning. Your intuition said he's soul tied. I need to stay out the way because he just got out of a relationship. Now the question is, did you know how long the relationship was? If you didn't, that's a question you're supposed to ask. If you did, then you twice a fool. Because if you know he just got out of a relationship, if the relationship was 1 year, he still need time to heal. But the relationship, now you said, he also said once, I had to understand because he was with her 16 years. That's a lifetime. A 16-year relationship can take somebody 32 years to heal. It literally, in relationship, think about it now. Think about what you done been through. Think about what you done been through now. Okay, think about your longest relationship. Think about a relationship that you went through that was tumultuous. Okay, look at the word. You already know the word. That was tumultuous. Okay, how long did it take you to heal to where you was completely healed? How long did it take? Are you even there? Like, do you think about your ex every now and then? Every now and then, do you picture the instrument? Every now and then, do you feel it in your spirit? Every now and then, do you have a dream? You could be years later, but if you still have a dream, if you still feel it, I ain't talking about Martin Luther King now. I say if you still having a dream of your ex every now and then, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you still soul tied. See, it could take you up to double the amount of time your relationship was for you to heal. That's what you got to understand. A lot of people don't understand that. A 1 year relationship gonna take you 2 years to heal. A 8-year relationship could take you 16 years to heal. Yeah, you could start dating a year later, but that don't mean you're not gonna have dreams. That don't mean you're not gonna have visions. That don't mean you're not gonna have thoughts. That don't mean that the stuff you went through in that relationship not gonna show up in this relationship. And just like what he did, see, he told you that he has trouble with trusting. He would tell me things like it's hard for him to trust. He's insecure and depressed. See, those all signs of a soul tie. Now see, if you knew it was 16 years, then you should have kept on going, but you was thinking about you. You would, well, I need me a man. I need me a man. I can't be single the rest of my life. I'm tired of doing everything about myself. I hear this all the time from single mom. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I need love. Mama need love too. Remember the mama on Baby Boy? Mama need love too. Y'all got to forgive me now because I just ate my little half of lunch, but it was from one of the meal prep companies. I'm trying to see what they sent me. I had some chicken. It was some butter chicken and some greens, but they had to mail it, and it was in the ice pack. Had an ice pack in there, but I'm just so now I'm sitting here wondering, did this chicken have salmonella on it? I'm like, Lord, did this chicken have salmonella or E. coli? Cause my stomach kind of like, hold on now, please Lord, don't have no salmonella, E. coli. So y'all gotta forgive me now. Every night if I have to just kind of gather myself and just with my stomach kind of, hey, I need to keep going to the gym now. Okay, I'm saying a little more. Okay, all right. Hey, I told y'all I'm working on my health. I'm working on my health now. I just ate grilled chicken. So now listen, if you knew it was 16 years, that's what your intuition was trying to tell you. Hey, hold on now. This guy need to heal. This guy need to get his stuff together. But you ignored it because you think about you. And like I keep hearing y'all single mothers say, oh, I got to have me some love. I got to have me some love. So you got with him. But then when the soul tie kicked in, see, he probably let the ex know he was with you, dealing with you. And she probably got jealous and kicked it up a notch. Oh, yeah, I'm finna take you through with this divorce, custody. You finna pay a price. You want to be done with me and you already out here dating? Who you think you is? So she probably ain't have no mercy for him. She taking him through. So now he's stressing. Now he's stressing, he worried, the constant battle, he lost his job. See, the number one form of stress is relationship stress. So whenever you never want to deal with somebody who's dealing with stress from an ex, because the number one form of stress is relationship stress. So now his stress with that soul tie caused you stress. Now you stressing made you said in your own words, I was mean, comma, heartless at times. Parenthesis, not to him though. Period. You got your education now. You put them parentheses and you put that period on the outside of it. Okay, you went to somebody's school. Drop your comment there. You went to somebody's school. So now you educated and still played the fool. You see how you could be educated and play the fool? And so now you say not to him though. So who was it to? So now you allowing a man's pain. Remember what I told y'all? Hurt people. Hurt people. He inadvertently hurt you. Yeah, look at inadvertently. He inadvertently hurt you. Now you inadvertently hurting your children. And if it wasn't, now you gonna write me back. Y'all love to get clarification after y'all sending these. See, inadvertently mean without intention. Semicolon. Accidentally. All right, now we growing. Right? Get your book of vocabulary words that I'm teaching y'all, so you could add these in your vocabulary. So now he inadvertently hurt you. Now then you inadvertently hurt your children. Now you're gonna even Tony. It was Tony. I was not hurting my children. See it was my boss and it was my friends. No, don't try to tell that lie now. Don't tell me that lie now. So y'all gotta forgive me. I closed the email, went and hitting all them keys. The email just disappeared on me. So what you have to understand. You see how I tell you hurt people. He's hurting, he hurt you. You hurting, now you hurting somebody else. You put heartless at times. That's a strong word. Heartless? Heartless? Do I need to call DCF? DFAX? What y'all call it? EFAX? Do I need to call DCF? Because heartless, that sounds like you send them kids to bed with nothing to eat. Just go to bed. Just go. I need some time to myself. Get out of my face. No, you're not eating tonight. You are not eating tonight. Go to bed. You can eat at lunch at school tomorrow. Well, mama, the last time I ate was breakfast this morning because you eat packed lunch. I do not care. That's what heartless means now. So you might have to email some clarification. I'm just joking. Don't send me another email. So that's what he had you. And then he said, look, I can't even trust you because you say his ex cheated and all of this extra stuff. So now here's the lesson that I want y'all to pull from this. Number one, what you keep hearing, and you're gonna hear these repeated over and over till it get in your skull. Cause see, some of y'all old as Methuselah and still falling for 8th grade games. Some of y'all sandy, dirty as the beach, and still falling for 8th grade games. You seasoned like lorries, meaning you'd have been here so long and still falling for 8th grade game. So y'all gonna hear these same lessons over and over and over in a different way till it seep in your brain. Number one, intuition. Intuition. The first thing she said, I didn't want a relationship because I know he had recently gotten separated, but he made it seem like he moved on. Intuition was alarm going off. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. There go the alarm. Somebody dropped me a beat in there. Don't do it, don't do it. Y'all know a producer, make you a song that you just could listen to it over and over. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And that right there hit them. Then things went to getting messy. See, things went to getting messy, and then you want to be bounty. Y'all seen the bounty commercial where the paper towel will come and just swoop in there and just grab up all that Kool-Aid and spilt on the counter. Things went to get messy, and then you want to be a roll of bounty. So now you trying to come in there. Now you thinking this way you get to show you the Bonnie to his Clyde. Now you get to show you the Tina to his Ike. Now you get to show that you the Cookie to his Magic. The Beyonce and the Lemonade to his Jay-Z. So now you feeling, let me show my value. So you up there caressing. You know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. He up there, get on me, man. Get off me. I'm trying to think about my ex. Yo, leave. I'm thinking about my ex. Call my ex. Hello? Is you still taking me to court? Man, why do we have to go through this? You know I love you. Man. Then he get hung up on, listen, you have to be okay with me saying I love you. I'm trying to get the alimony down for us. You see, I done lost my job. And now I got to be paying all this alimony. So when you sitting over there mad and crying, getting ready to throw that frying pan, and I'm trying to get the alimony down so we can build a life together. And then here you is, you sucking it up. Okay, all right, okay, all right. I understand. Stop telling me the same thing. I heard you the first 99 times. And I wasn't going to throw the pan. I just lifted it just to try to, you know what I was doing. What do you want to eat? My goodness. Do you want spaghetti again? So now you trying to show your worth. And he giving you his butt to kiss. So now, hey, y'all love saying that now. He give you butt to kiss because that's the only cursing I get to do. Y'all still don't use curse word. That's the only cursing I get to do. That's the closest thing to a curse word I get to say. So y'all understand. Why don't say that already? That's me. That's my curse. I'm cursing. Hey, that's a curse word. That's the only cursing you're going to hear me do on here. So now, listen to me. Your intuition you ignored. Then, when it came to the signs, the smoke started. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So when he started to act up, all this stuff going, the next thing you know, he started drinking. Now he drinking. And so now, all these issues going on. So this is what you have to realize. Number 2, you're going to meet his representative. Thought I had something in my eye. Y'all forgive me. Number 2, you're going to meet his representative. So what you got to learn about this is you can't give a man credit. This is what y'all live me with this. Ooh, y'all live me with this. Yeah, now see, that's a lesson right there. Y'all see how I say y'all live me with this? Y'all know what y'all say in place of that. The K word, K-I-L. But see, it's power in your words. So you got to be careful of what you're saying. You see what I mean? So when y'all say D-I-E, laughing, you got to say I lived laughing. You see what I mean? Take that lesson. So here's what you got to understand. Now, and y'all live me with this. Y'all live and say, my ex was a great guy. Wonderful with my kids. Gave me all the attention a woman could ask for. See how y'all write a Hallmark card for a man representative. Listen, you really don't know a man till about month 12 of a relationship, not a friendship. See, right after you say we were friends, not when you friends. See, a guy gonna be amazing when you friends because he ain't got you, but when he gets you, and then you say no intimacy with the SE. So here you was, you on your bike for a boyfriend who long distance, who got other women in his city in his state where he live at, because he done dealt with other women before he got with you. You say he did talk to women before me. So that means they still soul tied. He still got them on the hook. And then he got you. Now he coming to you. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. He got you on your bike and ain't even giving you no intimacy. So now you just, what now? Yeah. Come bucket. Yeah. He used you as a bucket. Just like that. Just, here you go, Here you go, Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here you go, Just like that. That's how he was you. Just like that. Think about it. And see, this is the thing. You gave him all that credit. See, this is where y'all go wrong. This right here, y'all do not want to hear this, because y'all is in a relationship with a boyfriend and you praising your boyfriend. You posting that boy on Instagram like he the best thing since sliced bread. Your fiance, your boyfriend, it's the same thing. Let me tell you something. And remember this. Remember this. I got a viral quote that got this in there. And boy, people were mad. It basically was saying, stop praising boyfriends. Remember this right here, what I'm getting ready to say to you. A man has done nothing for you until he walks you down the aisle. You hear me? And that's interchangeable with standing under the arch. If y'all ain't got no aisle. I got married in the courthouse when we had no aisle. We stood under the arch. Okay? So hear me what I'm telling you. A man has done nothing for you until he walks you down the aisle. When you get married, that's when your life starts. That's when your marriage, your relationship life starts. Everything before that don't even matter. Everything he was before that does not matter. Because a man, when he gets you on that paper, now he feel like he got you. Then you're going to see his true colors. See, and before some men do that, when they get you here on your back, when a man gets you on your back, he feel like he got you. That's why he started using you as the bucket. Bucket. Because you got on your back and you didn't have a ring. And he still had a soul tie with another woman. So here's what you had right here. And this right here is your closure. See, another lesson is you got to give yourself closure. You can't wait on closure. You say you having a hard time moving forward. The reason why you having a hard time moving forward is because your second sentence is all praises. So you remembering a good guy. And just like what you said now, you say it's so hard because he's good. Hard-working man who is damaged. Then what you said? What you said? I just feel stuck because I know what kind of guy he was. The one I fell in love with. He has now shut down. See, that's how y'all women do. It's like y'all become a mama to the he's a good boy. His dad left him. He was born early. And it was like, I was trying to make his bottle one time and I dropped him on his head. So he lost, some brain function when I dropped him on his head. So it's like, that is the reason why he grabbed women's by the vajay in public every day. But he's actually an amazing boy. His smile is so bright. His laugh is so infectious. Google infectious, see what that means. His laugh is so infectious. And it's like, okay, yes, he grabbed her by it, but he didn't lift his finger. He just grabbed it. And then, yes, he slapped her on the butt on the playground. But it's like, okay, it's called a tush for a reason to be slapped. That's how mamas be for their son. And then that's how y'all be for y'all men, for your ex-men. He was just so amazing. He was like a tall bottle of water in the Sahara Desert with an ever replenishing flow. It was like I was bathing in the Garden of Eden, the river of Tigris. And y'all just be wallowing this. And see, this is what you wallowing in. But what you need, this is what you need to hear. This is what you need to hear. You had a grown boy who is an alcoholic who used you as a rebound, a test dummy, a bounty tablecloth, what is that thing? Paper towel to clean up his mess, some diaper duty, Band-Aid, who was in love, not in love, but entangled, soul tied to his ex of 16 years, who manipulated you and used you as a Band-Aid so that he can get you on your back to use you for SE so that he wouldn't have to go without had no intentions of loving you, treating you right, marrying you, or being with you, used you as a pawn on his chessboard to make his ex jealous, but it backfired on him, and she took him through the ringer in the courthouse with the custody and the divorce. It cost him his sanity because he started to reap what he had sown. He wasn't going through a divorce for no reason. He told you his ex cheated, did not tell you what he did to his ex, because he obviously was not innocent, because he drank too much, and he lied to you and used you when he could have left you alone, let you remain a platonic friend, left you standing on your feet, stood a laying on your back, and let you he just go on about your business. But he took and made your heart collateral damage in his spiritual and emotional warfare, and did not care that you have to provide for your children and be a light post, a light beam, a watchtower, a source of supply for your children that you got on your back and brought into the world, that you got to provide for them. But he allowed his mess, his drama to rub off on you, which made you, in your own words, I was mean and heartless at times, but not to him though. So you became mean and heartless, but was pacifying him like he your son, but was kicking your son in the behind, literally with your foot, sending him to bed without a well-balanced meal because you didn't feel like cooking. So this boy eating frozen nuggets out the refrigerator, going to bed, stomach dealing like mine is right now with salmonella and E. coli, because you trying to worry about a man in Florida that you not even with. And then you sitting here talking about it's hard to move forward because he was a great guy. Where did I hear great guy? I didn't see great guy nowhere. See, let me tell you what a great guy would have did. A great guy would have said, hey, listen, you're an amazing person, but I just got out of a 16-year relationship. Now, see, if you don't really understand that, let me help you. Where I also was cheated on and lied to. So let me help you understand this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year relationship. See, I had to count through that because, see, a lot of times we don't really feel stuff. See, sometimes you got to feel it. Sometimes you got to walk all the way through this. You got to feel. Not just, now, do you want me to count the 365? Okay, and then do you want me to count the 365 16 times? Now, you could spend one whole day with a person and fall in love. Now, give me 365. Okay, now give me 365 times 10. Okay, now give me 365 times another 6. That's what you're dealing with. Now, let me ask you, what kind of Band-Aid? See, you had to be 10 boxes of gauze. You couldn't even be no Band-Aid. You had to be Ace Band wrap. You had to be gauze wrap. You had to be head wrap. You had to be icy hot. You had to be Advil, Tylenol. Let me check Advil, Tylenol. You had to be Advil, Tylenol, etc. You became all of that to the man. You became the test dummy. Go on YouTube and search test dummy and see that. Just watch the video of the car driving down the track and the thing in the seat and the thing. That's what y'all be in a relationship. See, y'all don't understand when I say test dummy. That's how y'all be in a relationship. Neck got whiplash. You can't even gather yourself to get. You trying to put your purse on. You got concussion. You can't even get your purse together. Oh, you trying to get your purse so you can leave, and then this is what you doing. You can't even get hydrated with no water because you sitting there drowning under the water. You sitting there drowning. Now you waterboarding. You see what I'm saying? See, sometimes you have to be literal. You got to paint the picture for yourself to see. See, understand this. Picture this man having a big gushing wound, and it just gushing. His guts coming out. His intestines coming out. Got a smell on it now. And then you here trying to be a Band-Aid. You drowning in all of his mess. All of his stuff. And then what he take and do? Get him a bottle of Hennessy. Hennessy send me a check. No, you don't, because I don't support alcohol. He just drowned, and then now he take it out on you. So now you emotionally drained. You beaten. You broken. You battered. You down. And then now your children coming to you and they need you. Hey, mommy, can you help me with my homework? This problem is very hard. And homework? You need help with homework? Do you not pay attention in class? What was your teacher doing? Let me ask you this. Who gets paid to teach you this work? Her or me? No. And let me ask you this while I'm at it. How much have you paid me for carrying you for 10 months? And for letting you sit on me and just drain me? Get out my face. I'm not. No. Here, drink this water. This will help you with that mouth. Get on my nerves. So dumb. Can't even learn nothing. Sit in class all day. I'm spending all this money only for you to wear Nikes and you can't even learn 2 plus 2. Sound familiar, don't it? Sound familiar? Sound familiar? See, like they say, Duke can run downhill. They say the S word on cuss. You see what they say? Slippery slope. You get in there. You dealing with a man, been with somebody for 16 years. And see y'all, you not literal enough. Remember I told y'all, if I feel like lusting after a woman, I immediately picture her on the toilet. And then I picture a long piece of brown, slimy boo-boo coming out. Oh, she look a mess. Oh, man, she look terrible. Beyonce, oh, man, Beyonce so ugly. Oh, my God, she look terrible. You know why? Because, see, you got to be literal. See, y'all just jump, 16 years. Oh, that's nothing. So you chalk up 16 years like it's 16 minutes. No, you got to picture that man 16 years. Face full of peach cobbler. Just flipping, tossing, salad, all in there. You have to picture that. That's what y'all not doing. So then, that's going to give you a little pause. You look, ooh, oh, okay. So then when you ask me, Tony, can I kiss him on the first date? When you take and look and you take some time and you get a picture, now you, let's hold off on that kiss. Let's hold off on that kiss until we get to know each other a little better. Just not right now. Just because right now you got a 19 out here, you got mono, you just got all kind of stuff going on. So let's just hold off on that kiss. Why you did that? Because you just pictured just him in there. And so now you like, whoa. So see, you didn't think about that. What do you think a couple goes through in 16 years? That's a whole lot of stuff going on. So that's a lot to unpack. That's a lot of baggage. Do you work in baggage claim? You see what I'm saying? Then you come in here. So what you have to look back, and you got to look back and say, okay, now listen, this is what you got to say, because I got to go now in 4 minutes. I got to hop on a call. See how I be going from one thing to another? I just got off 2 calls before I got on here. See, I have to do my little work now. After this next call, I'm done. So I might shoot another one of these so y'all can have a little talk with Tony Marathon on Thanksgiving after you let that food relight. So I don't know, though. So now listen now. This is what you got to do. You got to sit down. I almost said your first name because I see your name on here. I'm about to call you your first name. Everybody be like, oh, okay, yeah. I work with somebody with that name. And you know what? And she has been struggling. Girl, guess what? I'm on YouTube listening to Talk Tony, and he just said, yeah. And it sounds just like her story. I almost said your name. This whole video would have got squashed because I don't know how to edit like that now. I can't just pull out one little word. But listen, these last 3 minutes I got, let me tell you what you got to do. You got to sit down and you got to change the narrative. The reason why you struggling to move forward is because you keep reminding yourself of all the good. You got to remind yourself of the bad. You got to look at this man for who he really is. You giving him the benefit of the doubt. That man didn't come out of you. That's not your son. You don't owe him the benefit of the doubt. This is a man who came into your life, knew he was soul tied, misled you. You said in your own words, but he made it seem like he moved on. So he faked the funk for a little moment to get you to drop your guard. But then once he got you and you became his band-aid, you became his test dummy, you became his gauze wrap, you became his diaper, you became his cottonelle wipes, you became all of this for him. Then he went to drinking. Then he went to on your bike with no intimacy. Then he went to telling you he can't trust you. He insecure. He depressed. Then he went to try to get more sympathy. Look, you got to understand, I was with her 16 years. She means something to me. You don't mean nothing. You ain't even been here a year. I was with her 16 years. So what you keep talking about? Hush, shut up, deal with it. I'm so tired. Baby me, take care of me. Take care of me. I ain't got no job no more. He lost his job. Then as soon as you say he lost his job, then the next sentence says he wanted to lead me. Huh? Boy, you sound like the book of Job. But ain't got the other Job, ain't got the other J-O-B. So you out here like Job, but ain't got no J-O-B. But then talking about you want to lead. Lead what? Lead what? Huh? Lead what? So now he want to manage your money. He want to be the head of your household. Now he want to have your children in there. You got the Bible say you spare the rod, you spoil the child. He taking out all his stuff with him. See, you got to remember who this man really is and what he put you through and what he just used you for. And then you're going to be happy to move on. But you're going to move on stronger and you're going to move on wiser. So the next time you meet a man, you're going to check his relationship resume. You're going to see how many times he done been fired. You're going to see how many times he done been wrote up. You're going to call references. You're going to double check. And then you're going to spend some time and you're going to listen to your intuition. And then when you get in, you're going to pay attention to the red flags. And when you see the red flag, as soon as you see it, I got to go. See, you left, but you ain't really leave. You did like you did earlier when you say, well, I don't want to be with you because you just got a relationship. So now you fake leaving because that's why you in the inbox and that's why you making excuses for him about how great of a man he was because you fake left, but you still there in your mind. So you might as well still be there if you still going to be there in your mind because now you blocking every other man from coming to you. Hey, got to go. Time to go. Hey, God bless you. Listen to the video another 12 more minutes and go and get your love. Listen to it here 2-3 times if you the young lady that wrote this in. Hey, God bless you.